Hello, everyone. This is Mr. Reese. I finally got back home after about a 45-minute drive going 10 miles an hour. So I am in a very interesting place at the moment. So that's that. But today you do have an e-learning assignment. It's a little bit less extensive than the one that was on Friday, mostly because we're starting something new and I really, really, really want to go over with you when I actually see you guys. So let's get started. So if you go to period 5, you're going to see that there is a new e-learning day for January 28th, 2019. And on this, you're obviously the first thing you're going to do is take attendance and do all that fun stuff. After that, you're actually going to watch this video called What Was the Enlightenment? It's a 6-minute video. The dude that does it is a very, very, very good person that knows their stuff about the Enlightenment. But if you really want to know the basic gist of what the Enlightenment is, it is a period of time in Europe that where we have a bunch of thinkers that end up writing these great works that kind of change the mentality of all of the Europeans in the, I believe it is the early 1700s and 1800s. And it kind of transfers into this age of revolution. So the best way I can describe the age of revolution, it is an age where there is a bunch of breakups of peoples and nations. And obviously, when you have a breakup, it's not just the one person who decides to break up. It is all the friends that do all this thinking that kind of help them break up with whoever their significant other is. And this is kind of how the Enlightenment, the Age of Revolution actually kind of go with each other. So we're actually going to talk a little bit about the friends who help these people break up with their nations. And the way we're going to do that is actually through a Google Doc, and each of you guys are going to get an assignment. So if you click on that, you're actually going to come to this, which is an Enlightenment Thinkers and Their Works little graphic organizer. Now, there are 4. There's Jean-Jacques Rousseau, there's Adam Smith, there's John Locke, and then there is Voltaire. And these 4 people are the main people that kind of are the main thinkers, the main people that help these people break up with their nations. So the first thing that I'm going to ask you to do is, what was the background of these people? And that's a very short section. What it is an area where you talk about where they're from, why they started to think, why they started becoming an Enlightenment thinker, things like that. Kind of just give me the context that they're working in here. And obviously, these people have some famous works. So you get Rousseau with The Social Contract, you get Adam Smith with The Wealth of Nations, you get the 2 treatises of government with John Locke, and you get a very strange story about a very strange dude from Voltaire called Candide. I also put a little video there for you as well, just because it's a very strange story. I read it in college. It's very interesting, but very strange. So that's kind of help you out a little bit more. So when it comes to this, I'm going to ask you what are the main points of the source. And this is where I kind of ask you to be a little bit more extensive, just to kind of give me a major plot of the whole entire source and just kind of tell me what it's all about. And then it's going to matter when we actually start talking about all these revolutions that we're going to get to whenever we get back to school. And then on top of that, after you get done with that section, you're going to go to what extent did the Enlightenment philosopher transform thinking in Europe? So the best way I can kind of describe this section is that you're kind of writing a thesis here. So if you were to describe this in 1 to 2 sentences on how he actually transformed thinking in Europe, this is where you're going to write it. So this is going to be about a section of 1 to 2 sentences. Again, think of it as a thesis. We're working on thesis writing and trying to get us better with that with the DBQ. So after you get done with that, you just turn it in and then you're done for AP World for the day. It's a little bit less stuff than Friday, as I said, just because honestly, the snow is killing my vibe at the moment. So yeah, that's that. Speaking of DBQs, we will not be going over the DBQ for the hot dog thing until we get back. So it's not actually due for a little bit of time whenever we actually have school. Honestly, my hypothesis is that we will not have school for the rest of the week until Friday. And even then it'll be about a 2-hour delay for that. So that's that. So I hope you have a great day. If you have any questions, please email or send a remind message or Google chat to kind of get us all situated there. And if you have any questions, again, you do not need your book for this as well. It is an assignment that you can just use the internet for. Again, don't copy and paste. As I said in my message, I was, let's just say, a little angry about that. So yeah, if you have any questions, please let me know. And if you did email me the last couple of days, I have been kind of off of email for a little bit. I had a very busy weekend, so I will be messaging you today at some point. So yeah, that's that. Again, let me know if you have any questions. I hope you guys have a great day, and please WAP hard. See you later. Bye.